Hi everyone, now I'm back with doing Libra's reading for this week. Again, this is going to go all the way from today down through to the 8th. Again, this is for the zodiac sign Libra. So let's see what's happening for Libra this week. We're going to shuffle these cards 5 times and we're going to ask God, universe, the angels, our ancestors to please give us the messages for the zodiac sign Libra. And we're going to get one weekend message for Libra also. We are so grateful and thankful for everything, all the messages, and for this beautiful month that is coming in. We are so grateful and thankful for the messages we get for the zodiac sign Libra. I'm going to shuffle one more time, and we're going to begin your reading, Libra. We're going to see what's happening for you, Libra. What's happening for the zodiac sign Libra? Let's see what's happening for Libra. What are the messages for Libra, please? Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, we got one card. Oh, we got 2 cards actually. One fell face forward. The other one is face down. So, of course, we take the one that's face forward first, okay? The first card we got is the 3 of Pentacles. Working, manifesting, working on something. Maybe working on your stability, maybe working on your finances and money, but definitely it is manifesting or hoping to manifest something by putting in the work, okay? We also get the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is about standing up for yourself. It's about being protective of your own energy. It's about protecting your energy. It's about protecting the situations around you, or protecting yourself, or not showing all your cards, okay? This is someone who is ready to fight and stand up for themselves, okay? So you're definitely working on protecting your own self from situations or things, okay? And keeping problems at bay, okay? Definitely it is having boundaries too. Having boundaries, you know, working on your boundaries and having those boundaries, especially when it comes to certain people or situations around you, okay, Libra? Let's see what else is here for Libra. What other messages do we have for the zodiac sign Libra? Sometimes it's not showing completely what you're doing in order to create something better for yourself, okay? So you may not be very clear about your intentions, or you may have boundaries and you're like, no, I'm just, you know, I don't want to deal with certain situations, and so I'm having boundaries, okay? The next cards you have is the Page of Pentacles. You are looking at a situation, possibly you are getting information, communication, or maybe there's something you're learning here, something you're hoping to invest in, but first you're looking at it and you're first wanting to see if it's a situation you want to move forward with, or maybe there's something that you're learning about a certain situation, and that's why you're creating these boundaries. That's why you're working on having boundaries and definitely on safeguarding yourself from situations around you. Maybe there's something you're finding out or something you're learning in regards to a situation. That's why these boundaries are being created, okay? We definitely see the Sun. You're trying to keep happiness in your life. So there's something here that you're looking at and wondering, you know, are you going to continue this, or are you going to build boundaries here? There's certain things that you're definitely not going to let in because you're working on creating more happiness for yourself. You don't want to deal with situations that are going to cause any issues for you in your life, right? So you're definitely having boundaries with people and situations. You're definitely looking at things clearly. You're definitely manifesting better things for yourself, but you're having boundaries. It's almost like, okay, I want only good things in my life. Anything else, I'm having boundaries with. Any other situation, I'm having boundaries. And this is going to create that happiness you're looking for, okay? But you're definitely being more quiet, more secretive, and not letting everyone know all your intentions, because you're working on certain situations that you want to help, you want to cultivate, right? Once everyone knows everything, you feel like things don't work out. So you're having more boundaries and keeping the things that you're doing to balance your life or bring stability or bring money into your life quiet. You're working behind the scenes, almost like, yeah, I have my boundaries and I'm working on certain situations and I don't need the whole world to know, and I'm just creating happiness for myself quietly. I don't need the whole world to know what I'm doing, because that's how I'm going to create that happiness, by being quiet and having boundaries, okay? And letting go of situations that no longer work for me. I am looking, learning, and investing only on situations I know that are going to create balance in my life, okay? And then we have the Eight of Swords, knowing that you're not stuck, knowing that you can create, knowing that you can break free from any situation, knowing that you can manifest breaking free from things that no longer serve you, okay? So you are definitely knowing that if there's a situation you've been stuck to, you no longer have to be stuck, okay? The only way you're going to do that is by having boundaries and cutting out any situations that no longer serve you, being quiet about your goals and plans, not letting everyone know, because that's going to help you grow. That's going to help you achieve them. Once everyone knows, sometimes we get people who have bad intentions, right? Sometimes we get people who are jealous and they're not showing them their face, right? They're not showing themselves for who they are. And maybe they're wanting to see and wanting to investigate what you're doing and trying to know what you're getting. And this is where you're going to have the boundaries. And this is where you're going to place boundaries so that you can make things happen in your life, okay, Libra? What else is here for the zodiac sign, Libra? What other cards do we see for the zodiac sign, Libra? Okay, we got 3 more cards here. The first card we have here is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is there are going to be a lot of opportunities. Don't show face yet about the opportunities that are coming towards you. There's going to be options and opportunities. Be selective. Don't have boundaries. Be selective. Have boundaries. And be quiet. Work from behind the scenes to find your happiness. Not everyone needs to know what you're doing. Not everyone needs to know what are your goals. You keep those quiet and you work behind the scenes. When the outcomes happen, when the goals and plans start to come into fruition, people are going to see it for themselves. But you're definitely going to have boundaries and you're going to be cutting out situations that no longer serve you. And you're definitely going to be more secretive about what the things you're working on and the situations you want to move forward with, okay? We also have the Knight of Cups, right? Rebalancing your emotions, knowing that sometimes things didn't work out, forgiving yourself for not achieving the things you wanted to, or things not happening the way you wanted to, and that's okay. And bringing forgiveness to different situations, but definitely having boundaries now and knowing, hey, you know what? Not everyone needs to know what I'm doing. Not everyone needs to know what options or opportunities I have. I'm the only one who needs to know that. And I need to forgive myself for not taking certain opportunities. And I need to be forgiving of situations that have happened, but definitely having my boundaries and knowing, hey, I could keep things a secret. I could definitely work on things that I want in my life. And I don't have to have the whole world in it, because I'm working from behind the scenes to create a better life for myself, okay? And to bring forgiveness to situations that didn't work out, all right? And using your intuition, especially to find your happiness. Be like the High Priestess. The High Priestess, she's very quiet about her goals, right? And she uses her intuition to guide her, and she knows where she needs to have boundaries. And she knows the direction she's going. Not everyone knows, but she knows, right? So this is just doing things in a more secretive way when it comes to opportunities and situations that you want happening for you. Don't let the whole world know. Know your boundaries. Know what boundaries you need to have. And not everyone needs to know everything that's happening in your life. Why? Because those are things you're working on, right? And when you're working on things, you want to work behind the scenes and not where everyone needs to see it or know it. Because there's certain people who don't have good intentions for us, okay? So that is the message for you this week. Libra, let's get one card for you. One card for the zodiac sign Libra. One card, please. Just one card. Okay, so we got one card and it fell to the ground. Let me see what card that is. It is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is celebrating. The Three of Cups is going out, having fun, okay? And definitely working on things with friends and family, but definitely also being selective of the people around you, right? And celebrating our accomplishments, especially after you've been doing them behind the scenes quietly, having opportunities come to you. And it says here, news worth celebrating, joyful announcements, like engagements, wedding, pregnancy, or graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities, or chosen family. So being selective. Love and light. I will speak to you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. You're going to be having fun this weekend, Libra. And definitely having boundaries and knowing who you let into the things that you're wanting to create in your life. Okay? Love and light. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.